All right. So I want to make a call to my buddy. This is what we're doing on here. We're going to see if it works. Hopefully the sound comes out correct. And let's see what happens. We're going to play it by ear. We're live streaming. And hopefully it works. All right. Redial. Check my OBS. Making a phone call. All right, you're live, buddy. You're live.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good?
What's good? Say hello to the YouTube and community.
What?
You're live on YouTube.
You're live on YouTube?
You're live on YouTube.
What's up? What's good?
What's
What up,
good,
YouTube?
man? Yo, see if this works for you. Does this work? Does this work for you?
Does this work for you? Can you hear my voice?
Yo.
Doesn't my voice sound fucked up?
What the hell you guys talking about?
Do you hear my voice? Is it deep?
That's the shit we used to do back in the rave scene. Do
Yo, this is what I'm talking about, Justin! What is good, son?
Crazy.
Yo, but what's good? You want to hear something really cool? Check this.
What?
Alright, hold on, if it works, it works. So, well, it's supposed to make it seem like I'm singing, but I don't know if it's working right, but I can tell you that it's okay. You want to do some, rapping for YouTube?
I can rap.
Let's see what's good.
We want to rap about.
I don't know.
You want to rap? You want to hear me rap?
Yeah, let's hear your rap.
Let's see. I got some flows in my head I've been saving. My name is Jay. Fuck the cops. Dick to your head. All you think about is cocks.
Bum, bum.
Birds.
Boom, boom. Town. Come on. Boom, boom, tss, boom, 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 tss,
Ratchet
boom,
in the
boom, tss,
morning.
boom, boom, boom,
I
tss,
mean ratchet
boom,
at
boom,
night.
tss, boom, boom, tss, boom, tss, boom, tss, boom, tss, boom. Come on.
Yo, I got, bro, it's 10 o'clock here. I'm thinking of raps, bro.
It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, thinking of raps.
Damn, I ain't like no fucking 9 o'clock where you at.
Well, what does it have to do with it being 9 o'clock?
No, I'm going through a struggle right now, bro.
Is it real?
It's the struggle is real.
It's real. Shook Night?
No, but what?
Shook Night real?
Suge Knight. No, remember Suge Nice? Shoe Nice? I wish I could check a fucking shit like that.
Yo, it's Shoe Nights, man. Shout out to Shoe Nights on my YouTube.
Yeah, Shoe Nice is good.
Yeah, is he still alive? I think I saw him on that Domino's commercial making all the boxes really fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So my buddy over here is supposed to be coming to visit me out here in Minnesota from New York. We gotta get that rolling, son, so you can come out here and we can make some videos and make it famous.
Yeah.
You know, lifestyles of the rich and bold thing.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yo, tell some stories about what we went through.
We'll start one off. Let's go. Let's tell some stories.
The Montauk one.
Oh,
When I
man.
got so drunk, I threw all
Wait.
my clothes out the
Wait.
window.
You gotta set this story right. All right. So, it's a beautiful summer day, right? And we're hanging out. Me and Justin are going to hang out with these girls, Barbara and Cassie. All right, there's just two girls. One's like a taller, bigger, boned girl. One's like a regular, small size girl. Just so you get an image. Right? Anyways, so we get out. We're driving out there. We get out towards. It's not Montauk. It's the Hamptons. All right, Long Island. the Hamptons. Not sure what beach or whatever, but I was told to go pick up a friend of ours. So we go and do that. We go to pick up a friend of ours. Well, it's a friend of the girls. And the guy comes in the car first, right? And supposedly he was like, oh, I found a bunch of heroin. What am I gonna do? I found a bunch of heroin. I'm like, he found like a bag, and I'm like, dude, you cannot have that in my car. That's not coming in my car. That is not happening. So like, he supposedly threw it out. He didn't know what it was. He said he found it in a bush.
You didn't throw it out.
So beats the hell out of me, right? So first thing is he throws it out of the car, and I'm panicking. Justin's like, whatever. So we get to the beach, and we drop off the two girls, and the guy's like, well, we were supposed to have a seafood boil out in the beach, like dig a hole, seafood boil, kind of bullshit. And anyways, so we go to have the seafood boil, right? And he goes, well, I gotta get pallets. We gotta go down by the water, and we gotta get these pallets. So he takes us down, like I'm driving him because he has no car. I'm taking him down, and he's an older guy. What was his name again?
I don't fucking know. A guy in Zimbabwe.
No, you know his name. You saw him at 7-Eleven recently.
Dan? I don't know.
Justin? James? Josh? I don't know. Undisclosed name. We forgot his name. We kind of blocked him out of our head. So he takes us down by this area in Montauk that's got all a shopping center, and boats come up to the docks and whatever, right? Takes us down to the docks. Right? So we get down to the docks, and he goes, let's go get a pallet. Puts his hand on the pallet to grab it, right? All of a sudden, this like Gordon's Fisherman looking type dude comes at us and goes, what are you doing with my pallet? And he goes,
I remember that.
blah, 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 blah. You don't remember me? I'm so-and-so. I used to work here. And he's like, I don't know who you are, and you better not be messing with my pallets. And the guy's like, but I really know you. Don't you remember me? And me and Justin are like, yo, we have nothing to do with this. We don't want to get in trouble. No way. So anyways, yo, and I have to apologize to everybody on YouTube. There's a weird echo coming through this. Do you hear an echo, Justin? Justin.
What?
Do you hear a weird echo through your mics?
No, why? You do?
Yeah, I hear a weird echo. I don't know if it's coming from you or the way the website is or anything like that, because I'm trying some new shit out. Alright, anyways, so continuing, because it's like reverb. I don't know, it's coming through my mic. Anyway, so let's continue the story. Justin?
I'm back.
I thought I lost you. Alright. Well, it's kind of weird. I'm still hearing the echoing, but whatever. I can't stop that. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. We're still going through shit. Anyways, so continuing the phone call, right? With him, the story. So we get down. Finally, we stop. We leave. We just dip. We leave with them, and we go down to the beach. And I don't know what we're drinking. It might have been Everclear. It might have been something else. It might have been a concoction of a few things. And I had a small little barbecue with us, so we could barbecue things. Because this mother bleeper, this dude, oh, Rich says that he hears the echo. Anyways, I'm gonna just deal with it for now. Anyways, so this dude comes with no food, right? He's like, yeah, I got all this food for a fish boil. We're gonna have a fish boil. And I'm like, yo, all right, we're not having a fish boil. So we build a fire on the beach. We're having a good time. We're drinking. We're having a good time, all of us, having a grand old time and everything like that. All's peachy clean. I don't want this guy coming home with us because this guy's sketched. this guy is sketch. And I'm not talking about you, Justin. I'm talking about that other dude. He is sketch. And he had to be closer to his late 30s, 40s. So just kind of like, not too bummish, kind of okay dressed, just an attitude that says, watch out for the man. And anyways, so all of a sudden, we've been drinking for a long time. It's getting later in the evening. It's getting towards night. And Justin's rolling around in the ground. This is when he starts to crap, right? So he starts rolling around in the ground. Right? So he starts rolling around in the ground. And that's the first thing that is kind of like kind of funny on it. So he finally gets up and he dips. He goes, I'm gonna go to my car or something, and we don't know where he is. So it has to be about 10, 20 minutes or so, something. I lost track of time. So the girls and everybody go, let's pack up, let's get back to the car, let's see where the man is, and hopefully he's not arrested or dead. And that's literally what we were thinking. You're either arrested or you're dead. Anyways, so we go down, and I'm walking, and the girls are coming slowly behind me. They're not even getting there yet. They're still at the beach. The guy's about to leave, go somewhere else. And I get there, and this is what I see, right? Picture this. You're in the Hamptons. Think about rich people. Think about how people are in the Hamptons. All right? So I see people nicely dressed, like top of the line dressed. Like they just came out of a fashion show dressed, right? And this is the funniest part. And get ready for the laughter, because this is what happens. I see him, this dude that I'm video calling, on the floor, and the people shaking their hands.
Yo, I remember that perfectly, bro.
Yo, and they look at me, and it's like, he's like been throwing up, and I'm like, oh shit. I said, I feel so bad. He's like, well, are you his friend? I go, yeah, that's my buddy. That's him. I'm sorry. And they're like, no. It's okay. It's okay. They take off. They do their thing. We just want to make sure he's right. So I'm like, Justin, get your ass up. Get your ass up. Get up now. What are you doing? Get up now. And he gets up, right? And he gets to the car. Finally, the two girls come. The bigger, heavier set one, she's kind of tall and big boned or whatever, sits in the front of the car bowling, and in the back of the car is Cassie and him. And I'm getting in the car and I'm driving and I'm going down the road. I'm going up and I'm going, what the hell is that smell? And I go, Justin! I go, Justin! And the girls look at him and go, Justin, you smell like throw up! Right. So, round of applause to this man. First off, I gotta give him a round of applause, and I'm very thankful for him anyways, because he gave me a nice night. The girls look at him, and they kind of go, Justin, you smell like throw up. And he's like, and he's slosh, and he's like, what do you want me to do? And he's like, I don't know, you want me to take off my shirt? I guess, take off your shirt? And they're like, yeah, take off your shirt, I guess. You can take it off. And he takes it, right? No one expects him to do this. No one expects him to do this, right? Throws it out of the car. He threw it out of the car! He threw the damn shit out of the car, right? So I'm gonna just add a little bit of fun to this, so it's getting even better.
Right, so it's getting even better. Here we go with more of this
Story. So, this motherfucker. The girls go. Justin, you
What are you doing?
smell.
Alright, so he smells, right? And he goes and takes his pants off. And he takes them and throws them out the window. no pants, no shirt, in his boxers, right? So I'm driving home. I think we dropped off, I think one of the girls or none of the girls. Yeah, I think we dropped off one. And anyways, we were about to drop off one more girl, right? And we stop at a gas station, and I'm like, I gotta get a beverage. I'm really thirsty. Justin's like, no, you can't have one. I'm like, Justin, I need a drink. I'm really. He's like, no, you can't have a beverage. Well, first off, round of applause for him, because he didn't want me to drink and drive, which I wasn't going to do. Anyways, I go into the gas station, and you got your local Asapina Magella guy up there. No offense to anybody who does work at stores. I'm not trying to be racist here. I ain't pulling that card. But he goes inside, just trying to give you an image of the place. And it's got your local stew thing for his drinks. And I'm trying to get a seltzer, a flavored seltzer. This guy comes running inside in his boxers and grabs me and starts hugging me and going, "No, do not drink. You're driving. You cannot drink. You're driving a car." And I'm like, "Justin," and the guy goes, "Is that your buddy?" And I go, "Yeah, that's my buddy." And he runs out of the store, and I chase after him, and I'm like, "All right, stop." So I buy my drink. I apologize to the guy, get inside, yelling at this motherfucker, right? We get the girl home, right? I'm driving to get Justin home. I'm driving to get him home. Now, Justin's going to have to lead off what happened here, because he tells me something that happened at his place as soon as he got to the door that's kind of funny. So we drop you off, and what happens after we drop you off?
Shit happens.
No, what happened after we drop you off? What happened at your house? Trying to get inside.
Thank God no one was home. Well, except for my brothers.
Yeah, you knocked on the door. In your boxes.
What happened?
No, somebody did something. You told me.
What did I do?
Telling me somebody closed the door on you?
Oh yeah, they closed the door on me, man. I was like, I know outside for like 5 minutes.
They left you outside for 5 minutes, man.
Benjes.
Yeah, this is Justin Shook, the crook from New York. Well, he's not really a crook. He's crooked. A little bit.
But not really, but
Yeah, man.
not the part, but just miss them.
No, man, we have stories. Lots of stories to tell, More stories will be told when he comes out here during the
Ratchet at night.
in a minute. The what night?
I said ratchet story at night.
There's be ratchet stories. Like, oh man, we got stories, dude. I can't even tell you. I mean,
We got so many stories.
there'll be stories about hidden islands. There'll be stories about hidden places in the woods. There'll be stories about people that we know. I mean, I'm gonna try to get like more people in on like phone calls and stuff. Maybe we get our buddy Kieran in on phone calls.
Yeah, let's do it one day.
Yeah,
We
get
should
some
do it
of his
every night.
get some of his comedy.
Get some of his comedy.
Get some of his my buddy Kieran McGovern, which I'm hopefully gonna have on here at one point or another. He's this like Irish dude. I'm not gonna discuss too much about him. I'm just gonna tell you that he's in a wheelchair. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna talk about his business. That's his business alone. But he's a comedian. He's a comedian, and he's really funny. And he's been doing live shows from time to time around New York and stuff like that. So maybe we'll get him on here, get him a little bit up and coming and all that good stuff. And whatever with that, man. That's what our plan is, man. We got a lot of good stuff up and coming. So letting all the people know, how's your planning for the trip going? You're trying to come out here about the 26th. You're trying to leave on a bus, right? It's still a bus.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out there the 26th.
Well, you'll leave like the 26th of December, so it'll be the day after Christmas.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, my friend says this is dope. Yeah, because you can see all the chat stuff come up on my YouTube stuff. He says this is pretty cool.
How you doing?
So,
Jay.
yeah. What's up, good?
We should do this every night. Make a video every night.
We can make some videos at night, man. I'm down for this. I gotta figure out though why we have so much of an echo.
So many drunk stories, so many high stories.
Such like an echo. Maybe it's because Oh, hold on a
Maybe
second.
my
Let me.
phone. Maybe let me get a
No,
wire
no,
from my phone like
no, no.
headphones.
Display. Hold on. Hold on. See if this works for a second. Can you still hear me?
No, I can't hear you, bro.
All right, so you couldn't hear me. All right, because I'm trying to mess around here and do stuff. Because if
I'll get
anybody,
headphones though.
what?
I get headphones though.
Oh, you know what it is? You're probably hearing my voice, and it's probably going through your thing and feeding back to me.
Yo,
Yes,
let
sir.
me let's end this video right now. Let me call you. I gotta tell you something.
Well, you can't call me now. Why can't you? Why is it bad? You can't tell me here, or you don't want
I
to tell it
can't
live?
talk over the phone. You never know who's listening.
there's a
You
lot
never
of
know,
people.
bro. Pictures speak 1,000 words. The phone, they listen to your phone calls. They listen to your. They look at all your social media, make sure you flashing money. You can't never touch the soul nowadays.
Well, give me a little bit, and I'll call you. My boy Rich is watching right now, and I'm gonna stop the stream. Not really stop the stream, but I'm gonna see if before I end this, if Rich wants to be my next victim on here, and I'm gonna give him a little bit of a call on Facebook and see if he'll pick up or something like that. And if he doesn't pick up, then it is what it is. So I'm gonna end it with you. I'm gonna go back to Facebook and I'm gonna see what's good and everything like that. It's been a pleasure. This is Justin Shuck. He's a crook. He'll be back soon, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Yo, call me if you don't get in touch with me.
Yeah, I'll call you in a few minutes, all right? All right, later, bro. All right, so everybody else is, I guess it's just feedback on it. Hey, Rich, if you're still watching this, I'm gonna try to make a video call with you on off of Facebook. Hold on, I gotta wait for Facebook to load and all that jazz. Look at my lovely Facebook. All right, I gotta go through everything else and go through my messages and see what's good. All right, so that's Justin Shook. He's trying to come out here. I think this 26th of December is the day he's gonna leave. It's supposedly like a 2-day trip or whatever. And hold on, why is Facebook taking forever? It's just like blacking out on me, whacking out on me. All right, so yeah, it's like a 2-day trip or whatever to get out here. That's what Greyhound says, right? So I assume if he gets out here in 2 days, he'll be here by like the 29th or whatever. Come on, Facebook. Lucky old Facebook when I'm live streaming live, right? Don't want to work. All right, so we're trying this. Come on, Facebook. Let's see what's going on here. Maybe I'll close some apps up. Quit. But yeah, we had a really good time out in the Hamptons. I mean, it was a crazy time. Waiting for 3edge, facebook.com chat. Wow, it's like blacking out. All right, there's Richard. All right, so now we're gonna try to call this dude Richard Prawn. That's his Facebook name. All right, I understand Facebook wants to show me a whole bunch of shit. Usually I have no problem with this thing. Today it's all about like not wanting to work, right? So, all right, we'll start with Richard Prawn. Loading. Bum 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 bum. Let's check my OBS. And we're gonna go to capture video device. Settings. Window capture settings. Facebook call. Okay. Contacting Richard Prawn. Richard, you're on here. I'm trying to make you a phone call and contact you. through Facebook. Gonna redial you, Richard. Richard? Who else can I call on this goddamn thing? Try to get some more people up on this shit. Who wants to be on my show? This is Rave Man's show. Best show ever. We call people and have discussions on the 1 and 2 live stream. Oh, he ain't got a mic on the PC. Oh, alright. So he's not going to be able to do this. Hold on. I wonder if my boy Kieran's on. Kieran Seamus McGovern. I gotta load him up. Let's see if Kieran wants to be on phone calls. Because I can get like so many people on phone calls. So we're going to try for this. Start a video chat with Kieran. Contacting, ringing. Let's see if he picks up. He probably won't pick up. Is he gonna pick up? Is he gonna pick up? Is he gonna pick up? Pick up! Pick up your phone. Call some people. No, I don't think he's gonna pick up. It's gotta be about 10 o'clock over there. No answer. So that's how it goes. I don't think there's really anybody else I can kind of get on the mic right now. I could try to Skype Victor, but he's probably out somewhere. I think I'm gonna have to set up some people just to get a kind of call going on here and stuff like that and things. You know what? I'm gonna try one more guy. Try my boy Brent. Probably won't pick up, but it's worth a shot. All right, so let's go back to my OBS. Loading. Window capture. This last guy I think I'm going to try for the night. Ringing up. So that's why it's on mic too.
Jay,
Yo, what's good, buddy?
what's good, buddy? What are you doing?
Yo, you're live on YouTube with me.
Am I really?
Yeah, but your picture's not coming up, but you're on sound. I'm YouTubing, and I was like messing around calling some people because I started a YouTube channel.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so how you been, bro? It's been a long time. It's my boy Brent. Why don't you tell a little bit about yourself? I know you go by Scorpion, and if you want to rep like some music stuff you got going on, feel free on my YouTube. So I got my boy Rich watching.
Okay. I don't know. What have you? Well, first of all, what have you been up to lately? I really, I need to know.
You need to know. Well, of course I've been here in Minnesota or whatever, kind of
Yeah.
chilling, doing my thing with my girl, and for the most part, kind of just besides the good old work and everything, really, it's a busybody of a city. If that's kind of what I can kind of give you. If you're into like a music scene, all types of music are out here. So I've been doing everything from like going to like my techno stuff to even some metal shows, and
Ooh.
I'm into a lot of like wrestling stuff. So they have like really, it's a big area for wrestling. So if you're into that kind of thing too, is you could see like it's great. It's just great
Tell
for
me
it.
about that one match with the ladder competition.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
match
So
with the
all
ladder.
right, so I went to this place. It was last Saturday, right? It's Modest. I think it's Modest Brew House. It's like Northeast Minneapolis, right? All right, so you walk into this place. They got a nice setup. It's not. It's not. Oh, Eric Holzman just subscribed. Hey, Eric, how's it going? Um, yeah. So it's just like this great place out here, and they have like all different types of beers. Not like your like regular like shit beers or whatever. It's like they had a beer. They had a beer they brewed from sour gummy worms. They took about like 2,000 or something sour gummy worms and mixed it all together and made a brew out of it, dude. And like they had 4 ounce
Sour
pours.
gummy worm brew.
Yeah, I did 4 ounce pours and 10 ounce pours, and the 10 ounce pours were like $7, right? So this
Yeah.
event I paid about 28 bucks with tax online, of course, but you get a free drink ticket. This was general admission, and you get a free drink ticket with each ticket, which was great. And you get any beer you want except for their 3 of their high end beers, which were like really high end. They were like 11.3%. But anyways, speaking about this event, right? So I get in there. The guy gives me drink tickets. He says they don't have VIP. I can't go in early, which was like in a back room. They opened up like a garage door, and it was in a back room, and they made the ring and everything. But I have a beer. I bought one. It was an orange creamsicle beer, which was dude, it was actually lit. It was actually legit. So I buy this creamsicle beer, and they open the doors finally. I get to go in. Me and my fiance are there. We get to go in, and I finish my beer or anything like that. And you know what? Before I go in, I go, "Can I have another beer? I have a drink ticket." I go, "What can I get with these?" He goes, "A 10 ounce pour." I go, "A 10 ounce pour of a beer?" He goes, "Except for these 3 beers, you get anything here." I got an 8.3% beer at a 10 ounce pour for free. It was that sour gummy worm thing, and I'll tell you, that sour gummy worm beer, it did something weird to your tongue where it made your tongue numb. It was the strangest flavor I've ever had in existence, dude. You literally couldn't like you were drinking it, and it wasn't even like a flavor of beer. It was literally like your tongue exploded and went numb, and then tingled, and then you waited for it to go away, and it kind of went away, and then you waited for your next sip, and it did the same thing. But anyways, so we get in the back room, right, and all the wrestlers are still out. I mean, I've met this guy Al Snow. I met Hornswoggle, which is an old wrestler. Oh god, I met a couple of NWA guys. I'm drawing a blank right now. If it comes to me, I'll tell you. But I met a bunch of people. So, anyways, they do like a hardcore match. They do a bunch of matches. It's this guy, Mr. Anderson, right? He has a wrestling company, and he moved from Milwaukee to Minneapolis, and he has a school where he teaches kids how to wrestle. So he was doing a show, and that's why it was so big. And they had the Nasty Boys there, which are really old wrestlers. So the last match, right, was this ladder match, and it started off as a battle royale. And they must have had like 12 people in this match, including a girl that was skinny, looking like a cheerleader. And I mean, she kicked ass. She literally at one point took this guy by his head, did a scissor lock, a huge dude, flipped him over the ropes of the ring to the outside. Like, I couldn't even believe she had the talent to do this. So they're going down. So there's about 4 people left. As soon as there's 4 people, because battle royale, you throw them over the ring, they're out. They're disqualified. The last 4 people did a ladder match. They didn't use just one ladder. They didn't use just like 2 ladders. They used like 4 ladders or more. And I'm sitting here on the entrance area where they could all come in. and all this kind of stuff. And it was great because they're using like the walkway. They're taking ladders and putting them inside the actual ropes. They're putting them between the railing and the actual ring and slamming each other. I mean, I watch WWE. I watch AEW. I watch TNA. I watch New Japan Wrestling. I watch Luchador. I watch OEW, bar wrestling. I watch all this stuff, right? But I'll tell you, I have never in my life, even watching TV, seen the use of ladders to this extent. To the point where I've never seen it in the ropes. And they were like pulling on the ropes, stretching it till they bopped each other, till they beat each other, I thought people were literally going to be concussed, like done. Like it was that point. Anyways, this I forgot the guy's name. It's a black gentleman. God, what was his name? The real somehow Real McCoy or something. He was a new upcoming guy. But anyways, he won the match. And it was a really good match. It literally started about 7:30 and went to about 11 o'clock at night. That's like the extent of when the matches started and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, it's pretty neat out here for the most part. Me and you are both into music.
Yeah.
And round of applause for this man over here. I have to say this. Round of applause to him. He's a pretty good guy. You know, Brent, I've known him for, I guess it'd be a couple years now, or even a little bit more than that. And he's been big into, well, I would call it EDM. You know, he's more of a trancey, dubby type of guy, trappy kind of situation, but he doesn't like to categorize himself, and he goes by Scorpion. And if you go on my SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/rave, put the dash in there, dash man, and you could check out, me and him did a couple tracks together when we were messing around doing some things. And yeah, do you have a SoundCloud, Brent, by any chance?
I do.
What is it?
You want it?
Well, you could just, you could type it out here or whatever so people could see it.
My name is Brentalimo, so it's SoundCloud at Brentalimo.
All right, Brentalimo. All right. That's how you say your last name. I never knew how to really properly say it.
ALAIMO.
All right. SoundCloud.com. It's one word. It's one, like your first and last name, I guess, are put together. So that's how everybody will find it. But Brentalimo. All right.
Yeah.
And
But my YouTube is where all my mixes are.
Is it the same? Well, what would your YouTube be?
YouTube search Brent space DJ space Scorpion. Scorpion has a K in it.
All right, Scorpion has a K in it. All right, just so everybody knows.
Scorpion.
All right, Scorpion.
It's the freshest stuff on the internet. I'm telling you right now. I just went out for a long walk and listened to Elemental Part 4, and I swear to God, I almost cried. It was so good.
See, that's good when you have a lot of emotion in the stuff that you're doing, and kind of like, but that's what music's all about. See. All right, this is the way I'm going to explain music to people, and you can understand this, and a lot of people may or may not connect with it in this way, but I really feel it's this way, right? So music is always changing. It's art. Art is always changing, and when it comes down to art is really what people kind of view it as. It's all personal to everybody. Now you have two different kind of situations when it comes to art. You have the new school cats and you have the older folks.
Yeah.
And the new school cats are saturated with it all over the internet. The old school folks had to deal with situations, let's say radio. Radio kind of was like when you're in a situation of, I hear that's like a New York station for people is WBLI. I'm just going to use something quick, right? All right, somebody tells me look up Peppa Pig Trap Remix. Hold on. So he's telling me to look up Peppa Pig Trap Remix. Hold on, I'm going to play this for people. All right, hold on. Let me see real quick. I got to go to
USB. Rep WSB, Stony Brook University Radio.
All right, so I have to... Hold on. Let me add another source in here for us to see this. All right. I have to add stuff to my USB. So I have to add this... Wait, hold on. Window capture. All right, window capture 2. Okay. There are unsaved changes. All right, save. All right, so window capture 2 is gonna be YouTube. All right, so let's just okay that. All right, I don't want to lose where I'm at with you on this. You can still hear me, right, bro?
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
having a good time.
So I'm gonna play this for people. I don't know if you're gonna hear it or not, but if you want to check us out, we're on YouTube right now. My YouTube hardcore comedy, I think it is, or whatever the heck it comes out as. So I'm gonna window capture this out, and he says Peppa Pig, Peppa. Oh my God, Pig Trap Remix. All right, Peppa Pig Trap Remix. All right. I'm waiting for it to load up real fast. I don't know how my computer's being so slow. It might be this OBS thing. But
Bandwidth. Nah,
I don't know if it's the theme song he wants as a trap remix. Hold on. Eric. Hold on. Alright, so what remix are you talking about, Eric? I don't know if he's gonna answer me or not. He's kinda typing things. Or if he even sees it. Cause by Attic Stein. Alright. Second one, Attic Stein, Trap Remix. ATT Isaac STINE. I'm trying to find this.
Peppa Pig theme song remix production by Attic Stein.
Yeah, I got it right here. Yeah.
Is that the one?
Well, he says there's a second one, but hold on, let me go back. Hold on, my computer's so dumb. It's the second one. He says like it's 2 years ago. What? Let's see if it comes out, and I'm gonna play it real fast.
Yeah, it's the 2 years ago one. 7.9 million views.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this for everybody. Let's see if it works. I don't even know if it's gonna play right.
I'm making my new album right now, Nebula. I'm working on it. I'm trying to find new songs for it, and there's something called Lunar Sessions, and it's got hours of music, and you can go through it on Apple.com. They have like an actual view, so I can listen to this track, find the name of it. Oh, you got it playing now?
Yeah, I gotta play. Can you hear it?
A little bit.
Peppa Pig, Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig, Peppa Pig.
That's so cool. It's got that club vibe to it.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I guess that's different. I don't know, my friend said check it out, so I figured I'd check it out and show everybody what's good with it. You know what it doesn't have? That, like, what is that creepy thing that everybody's been seeing on, like, their kids' cell phones? You know, between, like, Peppa Pig videos? Peppa Pig?
I'm not sure what you mean. I was looking up something.
That weird, like, mama thing?
Mama thing? I don't know. My brother... Preston, you know any mama thing?
From Peppa Pig?
Papa Pig? Mama? He doesn't know.
I don't know.
All the memes.
Well, anyways, so that's the Peppa Pig thing that my boy Eric wanted me to kind of show off real fast or whatever.
Happy Pig, he knows. I know that one. He knows that one.
Yeah. So you were saying something while this was going on about you were playing something?
Yeah, so you know, I took a walk, and it's not just like any other person goes for a walk, and like, you know, there's only so much that you know in your life, and you go walk and you think about things in your life. But my life is like this weird fantasy, man. It's like never-ending story for sakes, and I give all my dedication to, you know, the life and the afterlife and what becomes of us one day and how we change and change is such a good thing because if you have hope, you can get through anything. So
Yeah.
if you have to deal with change, it's just like life is just the way it is. So I go for a walk and I feel like a little bit vulnerable, and I haven't been feeling vulnerable. I've been on my A game. So this is kind of like a good night for me because like I got to listen to something that represents my dignity and how it's vulnerability, and I can push through anything no matter how I feel. And it's good to feel any way you want to feel in the United States. Your freedom, people fall for your liberty, and it's just very respectful. And then tonight's mischief night, so I wouldn't go for too far of a walk, but I would just definitely. I was amazed when you hit me up. I was thinking to myself like what else I got to do. I'm already like at the top of my game lately. I'm doing everything, learning guitar and just banging shit out and just rocking, and being myself. And everybody should be themselves maybe a little bit extra. If everybody put a little more emphasis on it, like
Well,
me and you do.
all right, I'm not going to get political
Better
here
world.
because that's not what we're doing on this YouTube thing right now. But I'll say is, if you want to be extra, just look at our president. That's all I'm going to say. Is that your
What's up?
brother?
Yeah, he was watching the World Series.
Oh, the World Series is going on right now?
MLB, yeah.
Oh, I don't even pay attention. Who's in it?
Houston and Seattle. And,
Oh, man.
Houston got the first home run, but Seattle now is in the lead by 2.
I mean, that's a really late game.
1.
What is it?
They
Is it
won
East
the other
Coast?
night.
Is it an East Coast game or where is it at?
Houston and the Nationals. Where though? In Houston.
Oh, Houston. So it's a little bit like earlier. All right, now I can understand why they're playing like that. Yeah, well,
we're kind of rooting for the Texas team because we have friends there.
no, it's not New York. I'm in Minnesota, but Game 7. Oh, I see how much I know about baseball. My friend's like Game 7. I'm sitting here going Peppa Pig. It just says a lot to me, So there's my baseball. Who knows it? Round of applause to me.
But I can message you a little bit like this and tell you, hey man, what's going on?
That's mad cool.
Yeah, man.
This mic is pretty dope, shiitake.
I met a kid online like that today.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I just bought this mic, and it's got a live sound mixer on it, and I just messing around with it, kind of just doing things and whatever. And I figured this was a cool thing to do. Get in touch with some people, and I gotta find a way. I don't know how to do it. Maybe you do. Maybe I don't. Is there? Maybe my friend Eric even knows. Maybe there's a way we could like 3-way or even 4-way a conversation from YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook. I don't know if that's possible.
With a webcam, because I mean, there's probably other ways to do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I would use
Got, like,
Skype, but
Discord.
Skype costs you money. I don't know where that came from. Used to never cost you anything. I tried to use that today.
Wait, do you want a video chat or voice chat?
Well, I'm talking about just like a video. Well, video has voice chat in it, but like video chat with like 4 people or 3 people or whatever the heck you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Video chat with multiple people. I mean, that's just a Google search away. But I know voice chat at Discord. That's what I would use. So let me see if there's a common program I already know. Video conference.
Yeah, but can you hook up?
Right.
Can you hook up like Facebook to it? I guess you can, right?
Facebook. That's a real like. I mean, I have something called the GeForce overlay, and that lets me broadcast to Twitch and Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
So if like you use that program.
Well,
like,
I use an OBS system. That's the thing. So maybe if I'm using my OBS system, what I could probably do is I could do like another window capture in it, and then I could set up another like video call. But the thing is, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear them. That's the problem. I want everybody to be able to hear each other,
There is a video conference with Skype, which I suspected. That's a common program. So if you want to use that, but you just need to broadcast over your desktop, and then you could have like everybody's picture up, and then you could see all of the stuff that's on your computer.
Well, I'll have to play around and I'll have to try it out and figure some things out and all
Just
that.
look into that Skype. Yeah.
Well, Skype I did, but you have to pay for it. You have to pay per call.
Oh, you have to pay for a call on Skype?
Yeah, they must have changed it. I don't remember. But you have to pay for phone calls and shit. So, it is what it is and stuff like that. But
Okay.
yeah, that's just the thing. But like I said, I'll figure it out. We'll get some things in and do some things because I was talking to my boy Justin today and stuff like that. So I was like, he's coming out here the 26th of December. Supposedly he's gonna leave, take a bus out here, 2-day trip, and come out here, and then we'll do some YouTubing with him and all that kind of jazz, and get more people involved and everything like that. But it's actually pretty cool that you picked up. I didn't know who was gonna pick up, so I was trying a few different other people and said, hey, let me try Brent, and
I
that's some
have a
good shit.
webcam. Is there a way that I could get my webcam and do that later? Well, we'll figure it out.
Well, yeah, at one point or another, we'll figure out. Your webcam hooks up the same way. You know how just gotta go to your settings and allow Facebook to use it.
Oh, it says there's actually a button that says like the no camera button. That means if you have a camera.
Yeah.
So, yo, you got that camera? Go get that camera, Riss. Yeah, go get the webcam.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be on for a few more minutes because then I gotta pick up my fiance from work. But see if it works real quick. If you can get it real fast.
Yeah, no, I was gonna webcam with you. It's so nice to see you. So you gotta see my hair. My hair is crazy, man. I look like something from Final Fantasy.
From Final Fantasy. All right, let's see. Trying to mess around with my settings on here. All right, so we got that.
You know who did my hair?
Who? Oh, Ari?
Yeah, I asked her for a number. She gave me her number. I never called her though.
Yeah. All right, so we're looking at.
I think it was you who told me like I shouldn't talk to her or something. She was like into drugs or something at one. I don't know. She's a really nice person though. Let me get that.
Oh, here it goes. Now it's changing over.
It's not that good of a camera.
This is new. I've never seen this before.
It's new, but it's a year old. But it's not that good of a camera. It's gonna be extra blurry. You may not be able to see. He may not be able to see you at all. It's that bad, especially at night. You need natural daylight for it to really work.
Natural daylight for it to work. What the hell kind of camera is it?
It's
That
a really
is
shitty
crazy.
camera.
Here I'm on Facebook, and I plugged in the. Let's see if it found it. Drivers. It's not like lit. Is there a button that turns it on? Is there an on button for it?
Yeah, we got 2 more innings.
It doesn't look like it's on, but it probably is. Okay, so let's see. I got my camera here.
That's like I want to be 10 runs.
Start video chat. You want to re-invite me to your video chat? See if it works.
Re-invite me. It should just work automatically. Oh, it's kind of doing something weird.
It's usually okay if you restart like a program or something.
I
don't know how that works.
Yeah, man. I'll have to hold on. Let me see where it is. I'll have to see if there's a the end the call thing. Hold on. Let me. My damn thing is such a jerk.
Restart the call. Or...
Yeah, hold on. I gotta figure that out. Cause I have. What the hell did I do with it?
It says there. Do you see add group members? Maybe that's a way you can talk to more people.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Why is it? See, when I go to, oh, there's my Facebook call. All right. Yeah, you can add group members. Oh, so that's how you probably do it.
Yeah.
All right. So let me end it. Let me call you back, and we'll try.
Okay. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Now, oh shit. Now I can actually see you. Let me check. All right. It comes up on my OBS. All right. That's pretty neat.
I got nice long hair, blue. You can see my blue hair.
Oh yeah, I can kind of see that, dude.
I got blue hair.
What are you trying for? Like a little Johnny Depp look over there?
Johnny Depp? I don't know.
You got the mustache and everything going on, man. Pirates of the Caribbean?
Lead guitarist, bro. I was going for lead guitarist.
What are you gonna play with that mustache? You gonna pluck some strings?
I gotta get my eyebrows shaped and mustache trimmed and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that doesn't matter, man. I'm a fucking wreck. I gotta get a haircut, and I'm just letting my beard fucking go a little bit. You know, my girl's like, I like the scraggly look. You look like a man, and I'm like, all right, I look like a man. I don't give a shit. You know, shit. You know, it is what
I
it
got
is.
a nice beard still. Right. I could cut down to a 3. It makes it look better. You know, like more legit.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all, man. It
Yeah.
suits you pretty well, I'll tell you.
I got the
Yeah.
sideburns all the way up. Both
Yeah.
sides.
How long ago did you get your hair done?
Like in the summertime, like early summer, maybe closer to the middle.
Oh,
Early mid summer.
yeah. So,
Either August or May.
all right. Yeah, I haven't had mine done in like. Well, I trim the sides of my hair. I don't know if anybody can even see it, but I try to trim it so it kind of stays trimmed up. And then like I gotta get it done because I'm going to this event. It's like one of those Comic-Con type things. It's called GalaxyCon over here, and like I'm gonna be
Ooh.
doing some kind of like dressing up stuff because there's like a bunch of wrestlers, some Disney guys, comic book people, Star Trek people, old
Any League of
Nickelodeon
Legends
people. What?
stuff? Any League of Legends people?
I'm not sure if it's League of Legends, but I know they got what's that other shooting game? Not Fortnite, the other one that
Overwatch?
Overwatch. Yeah, they got Overwatch people. They got Dragon Ball Z people. It's like Doctor Who, or whatever the hell it is. They got those type of people. Just a whole bunch of things going on, but it's like really like a money grab. It's kind of like you're paying. You're paying for like the autographs or your pictures, and then you gotta get authenticity done on it for like another $10. So it's a little bit of a money grab. Plus you pay for your tickets to get in, and then whatever else you're doing. I mean, they have like shows and things going on where they have like questions and answers. They have like a wrestling thing going on, which is like cosplay wrestling, and a couple other cool things, and a lot of vendors. It's like a 3-day thing that I'm going to. Not this weekend, but the following weekend, the 8th through the 10th. So, you know, it should be an interesting thing already. But anyways, Brett, I'm gonna let you go. I gotta pick up my fiance from work. I want to go say goodbye to my friend Eric over here, my friend Rich. But if I do this again tomorrow, like what times are you usually around?
I'm on all day.
On all day. All right, cool. Because if I'm home, tomorrow, maybe we could figure this out a little bit better, and maybe we could get you to like, we'll get some of your music going maybe tomorrow or something like that. Show some people what's going on with that. You know, get some previews of things. You know, give some details and stuff. You know, because I don't know if there's a way, but maybe we could figure it out to get your screen to display on here somehow, maybe, possibly. I don't know if it could work, but unless you just put your camera in front of it, otherwise, I don't know. But you
There's
know,
that overlay program, GeForce Experience. If you run that, it'll let you overlay this.
well,
Like,
I
I can see both of us on my screen. So if you actually have a program, you can see anything on your screen, then both of us, it'll probably project.
well, yeah, I just gotta see your images. I got both of us on there. I'm just I'm OBS software right now for a Mac, so that's what I got going on because my Windows is kind of shit right now. But
You're the best DJ somehow. You got like that turntable, I don't know what's called, the button smasher machine that you just got the Akai, right?
no, I had the Tractor S4.
Oh, Tractor S4.
Yeah, you had a better one than
really
me.
nice program. Yeah.
You know, yours did a little bit more technical shit than mine did, but we'll get into that. But let me let you go for now. All right, this is Brent, aka Scorpion, with a K. Just remember that, with a K. You can check us out both on SoundCloud, YouTube, you know, all that jazz. And I will, I'll get back to you probably tomorrow. All right, man.
Yeah. All right.
All right, later, dude.
Great to see you.
All right,
See ya.
peace. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody. Applause to Eric. And applause to Richard Plowin for showing up today. If either of you guys ever want to be on my my thing, like Eric, I know you're pretty smart with computers. If you want to do like a show about computers and teach people about computers, I'm game for that. Rich, if you want to be on here and we could do some local, you know, talks about wrestling and all that, because I know you're a big wrestling guy and all that. And You know, I know Rich has recently been to the shooting range recently, trying out some new some gun techniques, and regardless of what you think, maybe we could talk about that, how it is for a first timer to handle a gun, you know, to understand the ins and outs of that and how the techniques and the right way to do things are, and everything's like that. But to everybody out there in YouTube land, I appreciate everybody out there, you guys watching, everybody else who is on the stream, and I hope to have some new faces on here and some good people. Thank you to everybody, and have a great night.